Welcome back. For several decades, Rouse's Markets has been committed to giving back to our community. Recently, they made a big food donation to Second Harvest Food Bank. I went out to Rouse's to learn more about that and what's next for the grocery store chain. Here's our interview. I'm out here at Rouse's today to learn all about what they did. Joining me now to tell us more about it is the marketing director for Rouse's Markets. Please help me welcome Tim Acosta. Hello, my good sir.
All right, how you doing, Malik? Good to see you today.
Good. Thanks so much for having us out here at the Rouse's here on
problem.
Street.
Glad to have you here.
Yeah, it's a beautiful store, and I am so glad that we're talking about something you all just did for the community. You all just donated hams to Second Harvest Food Bank. Please tell me all about that.
Okay, so yeah, we just recently delivered a full truckload of these Hormel curated one spiral slice hams right here. So, and that delivery consisted of like 1,000 cases of hams, and there's like average of 4, so like over 4,000 hams that were delivered to Second Harvest to help give back to feed folks in the community that need it right now during this time.
And that's so amazing that you all have a partnership with Second Harvest. Why did you all choose them to work with?
Well, to handle a big donation like that, you know, they got the, first of all, we wanted to make sure that a lot of the hams went down to folks in the bayou area that have been affected and still dealing with the effects of Hurricane Ida. And so then a lot of those hams are going down there to those families, and to also help families in other areas around the community here in the city as well.
It's so great that y'all are doing that, and I'm sure those families are thanking you all for giving that donation. You know, for those who do not know, Rouse has actually started in Houma, and as many of us know, that area was affected heavily by Hurricane Ida, and you all are continuing to help the people down there. Please tell me about you all's Locals Helping Locals program that you all are doing.
Okay, so yeah, ever since day one, when Mr. Anthony Rouse opened his first grocery store in Houma in 1960, he was always a big supporter of buying local produce from the local farmers back then, local seafood from the local fishermen, you know, so yeah, that's when he had one store only, you know, and a lot of times, you know, some of the growers would drive up with their pickup truck with 10 cases of some shallots or a truckload of cabbage, and whether he needed it or not, he'd buy it from them anyway, you know, because everybody always was looking for fresh local produce, and it helped out that farmer and his family too. So that's how he started, and that's what helped him grow the business. And until today, we still do that same thing by supporting local farmers, local fishermen, local vendors, you know, working with local entrepreneurs who have ideas to try to get, you know, their products, to try to get them in the market. And we just, you know, work with them closely and offer them an opportunity in some of our stores here in the city that we just recently started this past year, is to get them to demonstrate their product and sell their product directly to our customers in our uptown New Orleans location.
Which is so cool. You're talking about the pop-ups that I know you all are very popular for. And I love that not only are you helping people who need the help, but you're also helping people as they get ready for the future. Those pop-ups are something that I'm very familiar with. And again, thank you for starting those here at Rouse's. You all have some success stories as well of pop-ups you all done.
Yeah.
There was a grocery manager at a Rouse's location who now has her product in the store?
Yeah, well, she was working in our bakery department, Kiala, and she's very, very popular now because she's even got her own billboard right here in New Orleans I saw the other day, so she's doing really well. So she's a great lady, great personality. Her and her father are really doing a great job, and that's a really a key success story on what can come out of these pop-ups. But she used to work for us, and then she made pralines on the side. She always loved making pralines. And she would bring some pralines to work, and some of the team members right here would sample them. And then one day, I believe, Donnie Rouse was coming through the store or something, and somebody gave one of the team members gave Donnie one of the pralines, and he said, "Okay, thank you, I'll try it," you know. And he actually tried. He said, "Man, this is one of the best pralines I've ever tasted." You know,
the rest is history. I think that's so beautiful. Yeah. And if you want more information on how you can actually become a part of the pop-up, make sure you head to that website at the bottom of your screen, rouses.com. And you know, Rouse's is always growing. You all have 64 locations right now. I want to know, what does the future of Rouse's look like?
Well, right now, So what we have going on right now this year, we have one of our stores in Houma, which is, we call it Rouse's number 6, but the Rouse's Superstore, one of the very early stores that we opened up. Well, we're actually building a replacement store on the same property where that store location is. So we're proud to say that we have a brand new store with all of our latest departments, and because through time we add more departments, add more services. The stores get a little bit more modern. So we're proud to go back right in the home of where we all started. In fact,
Yes.
where that store is going to be is literally a couple of 100 feet from where Mr. Rouse's first store was at already.
Amazing.
So it's amazing. We already have the property there, so putting a brand new store for everybody in Houma right there. So that's going to be great.
I can't wait to see what you all have coming up next. Thank you so
Okay,
much, Tim,
thank
for
you,
joining
Malik.
us this
No
morning.
problem.
And thank you again for this donation to
All right.
Second Harvest Food Bank.
Let's go a long ways and help out a lot of families.
For more information about everything going on at Rouse's, just head over to rouses.com.